Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, where that sun's right in my face. What a beautiful little wren over here. That's really cool. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It's 5:45 in the morning and you can see how bright it is, right? It's the last day before the clocks go forward. But look at that blue sky. What a fantastic morning. So I've just stayed local today. I'm in a little place called Chewing, and I'm just going to do some walks around some fields this morning. See if we can capture any early risers. But today's video is more about, I know some of you have noticed, I've changed camera systems. So I've changed from my Sony A7 IV over to a Nikon Z8. And today we'll talk a little bit about that. But first, let's carry on round and let's see if we spot anything. But I can hear a woodpecker. And it's back where I just came from. But yeah, come on, let's crack on and let's see if we've got anything today. No big kites this morning. Not a thing in sight. Tell a lie. Right there, look at that. Oh, it's in the tree again. That was so cool. Obviously, as we were walking up to the fields, if you recall my last video here, we had a red kite. Well, we had two red kites and I was just circling around, and one went and landed in a tree up there. Another kite just landed in the exact same tree. Struggled to get focused because there was a branch right in its face, but I think I got one shot, which will be passable. But it makes me wonder, that's the same red kite, same tree? Don't know, do I have favourite trees? But hey, let's crack on a little bit and then we'll carry on. It's got a skylark. Just seen it go down. There's two. So we've just stopped for a little while. So I wanted to get some of the typical fancy shots with the camera for my thumbnail. Luckily no one's around, it's really early. Otherwise I'd just look like a madman. But yeah, no, obviously I wanted to do a video today. I can hear a bed kite. I wanted to do a video today about why I switched from Sony to Nikon. And I think fundamentally for me, with cameras, right, a lot of it is personal preference. I don't think there's such a thing really as a bad camera on the market at the moment. They all have their pros and their cons. But I started off with a Sony A6400. I can see the red kite is right over it. But yeah, I started off with a Sony A6400. And then went up to the A7 III, and then I went up to the A7 IV. And primarily when I started, I was just into portrait photography and fashion work. And then I was out on a nature reserve one day, and there was a gentleman there with a Z8, and I expressed, oh, I really like the look of this, and he let me have a go. And it just really fit my hands. It just felt really right. And obviously, I think there was that which played a big part into my choice to change. There's more lens options I feel that appeal for me, even though obviously Sony have just released the 400 to 800 and the Sigma 300 to 600, which just looks fantastic. But from my viewpoint, there's just, even now there's more lenses that are more appealing to me as a wildlife photographer. And the video work on this Z8 is just brilliant, and it's also got the subject eye detect while you're doing your 4K videos, which is just amazing. And I think the Sony camera was absolutely brilliant. And even now, considering it was an A7 IV, I found it had an easier time focusing on small flying birds than the Nikon Z8 does. However, that just could be, I'm still learning it. That kite is just, it's taunting me. So I'm going to come over in a minute and spoil your video. But yeah, I think a lot of that is because I'm just using AF subject detect with bird, AF wide, and I could probably make the area a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing camera. So happy that I switched. But I think the Sony is going to always have a special place in my heart because it's what got me into the wildlife photography. And I just can't wait to see what I do with this camera. I'm already noticing some of the pictures that I'm getting I wouldn't have achieved with my A7 IV. But yeah, really exciting to see what happens this year now that I've got this camera, and I'm expecting there'll be a lot more video work as well. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to sit down, have a coffee, hang around here for a little while longer because that kite is another skylark. That kite is hanging around, so we'll see if it comes any closer. But yeah, cool. That was just brilliant. I'm still sat in the same place so I've just done the video talking about my switch, and obviously we had that kite that kept showing up. So I'm still here, and I've been sat here for about 15 minutes, and all the time, kite literally flies just overhead, and the 20 FPS. We're focusing, everything was spot on. I'm pretty sure I got some cracking photos of this red kite as it went by, and it just kind of like shows, right? So, and I think this is not necessarily where I do things wrong, but there's always ways you can improve your field craft, especially when it comes to bird watching or wildlife photography or anything like that. And it's like, I have a nasty habit of just going for a wander, going for a walk, and I walk quite fast. And I don't really, if I see something, I'll stop and I'll take some photos, but I don't really take the time to sit down, take in my surroundings and just see if anything will show up. And I think that gives you an element of, look, plenty of opportunities to miss stuff. And I think it's good if you find yourself a nice location. It's another kite. If you find yourself a nice location where you can just sit down. Like this morning's a prime example, right? It's a beautiful morning. It's going to hit about 17 degrees today. We've got a coffee in my little travel mug. I'm in no rush to get home. And I'm just sitting here, absolutely buzzing, enjoying the morning, and just waiting to see if anything else turns up. We've had a skylark. I had a skylark a minute ago, literally just hovering above my head. So I've got some photos of that. And a lovely gentleman walked by with his border collie, and we were having a chat. And he's seen some buzzards. He was saying as he walked down. But yeah, we're just going to hang around here for another 5-10 minutes. See if we get any other showings of a red kite go by. But it's quite funny because I photographed this red kite. And there was a bird following it, and I was like, oh. What's chasing it? And it's a pigeon. And it's like pigeons are either, I don't know whether they're just really, really silly or they just don't care. Oh, they crack me up. But yeah, let's hang here for a little while, finish my coffee, and then we'll probably take a wander down and just across the hedgerow, see if we see any small birds down there. But yeah, what a morning.
Far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms.
Woodpecker. Okay, so I've just got back to the car. It's 9:15. And I got here, what? Must have got here about 6. So I've been out for like 3.25 hours this morning. And it just went so fast. But it's such an amazing walk. It's just literally, and again, it's like I've just got into a habit of going on to commute, having a look at public footpaths, walking around fields. Pretty sure got some cracking images of a red kite. Saw a nuthatch. I don't see a lot of nuthatches, so I probably don't, to be honest, I don't really look for them, but the wonderful birds. It was a bit dark, so I might have to put it back in post. The woodpecker was great as well. But yeah, didn't see an awful lot, really, when you look at the species that I saw, but it was amazing. It's like, if it had been rubbish, I wouldn't have stayed out for 3 hours, right? So, but yeah, what an amazing way to kickstart the day. Gets out, gets the creative juices flowing, and yeah, get home now, get those loaded, start making another video. But yeah, I'm back at work Monday. But I'm only back at work for like 2.5 weeks. I mean, I've got another week off in April because I've got my birthday coming up. But yeah, what would be interesting though, so I love visiting new places. So obviously I'm based in the Hertfordshire region. I don't mind travelling, so I'm quite happy to travel 2-3 hours. Does anyone have any recommendations where to go and visit? Because I'd love to go and visit some new places, because it's always good for the channel, and it's also good for my experience, right? So, but yeah, drop a comment below and let us know if there's any places you'd like to see me go and visit and do a video on. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please remember, if you haven't already, give a video a thumbs up and subscribe. But yeah, we'll catch you soon. Bye bye.